It was not solid, but the misses he had, there was a lot of them on par fives, so that gives him an extra shot to be able to make up for it and give himself a birdie look. And then the other couple holes, the 7, the 12, he still walked away with par, so no harm done as it relates to that. But I do anticipate he's going to have to clean that part of his game up. Only hit 5 fairways. So second time ever that somebody shot 67 or better with only hitting 5 fairways at Eki Matsuyama, the other in the last 10 years. So it's something that is required around this golf course that he got away with yesterday.
Aaron, not sure there's anybody in the world of golf. I mean, nobody in the world of golf is kind of like Rory McIlroy, but not sure anybody in the world of golf gathers momentum with a putter more than Rory McIlroy. When he makes a putt early, it feels like he's going to putt well the rest of the day. When he misses something early, it feels like it's going to go the other way.
Well, that's a great point. And also, this is what kind of, to piggyback off of what Paige said, it's part of the progression of his game, quite honestly. Because we used to say, if he didn't hit his driver well, Rory was in trouble. Am I right? So if he didn't hit his driver well, Rory was in trouble. He built momentum with his driver. Well, now you're seeing the progression of Rory's game where, to Paige's point, he didn't hit his driver well at all yesterday around a golf course. When you get into the trees, you're going to struggle. And yet, on the 13th and 15th holes where you know you have to score, this is a part of his game this year that's been a little maligned. This putts in between 15 and 25 feet, and these are not easy putts. And he buries this one at 13 to keep the momentum. I guarantee you asked Rory, how big was that putt on 13? Huge, man. That putt was huge. And then on 15, this is ridiculous. I mean, no one makes this putt. You're like, I'll take my 2 putt and I'll get to 16 and no harm done. But this is the freedom, part of the freedom that he's playing with now, that's just, that you talked about, that's a massive deal. Playing with house money around here, it helps. But it's also part of the progression of his game where, okay, I'm not driving it well, so what else do I have in the bank? He's got every tool in the bag now that's ready to go.
And it always felt like there was he's pressing, right? At a certain point, you hit it in trouble, and it's like, okay, what do I have to do to make up for it?
There was no panic yesterday. Zero panic yesterday when he wasn't using his best weapon, his best.
And keep in mind, he did not play Rory McIlroy between the Players' Championship and this week at the Masters. A lot of talk, is he going to be rusty? Actually, during that time, those 3 weeks off, a lot of time spent with our colleague Brad Fax, who's going to be on the set here in a couple hours on live from. Also work with his swing coach Michael Bannon. His approach by Rory McIlroy has been vastly improved year over year. Now he can rely on that short game once again, which again, in these difficult conditions, is something that he really relishes.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing Rory McIlroy get off to a great start at the Masters. A 5 under par 67 for the defending champion. McIlroy had a share of the lead overnight after 18 holes of his 90th Masters with Sam Burns. There's the legendary Tom Watson. Hope you enjoyed our conversation with him earlier this week as he joined us on the set, as he always does. The 2-time Masters winner, 1977 and 1981, making his way around the tournament practice area right here at Augusta National Golf Club on a Friday morning. Glad to have you with us here on Golf Channel.
Like a relentless weed, moderate to severe Crohn's disease symptoms can keep coming back. Break away to what's possible with Tremfya. With rapid remission at 12 weeks and fewer bowel movements and less abdominal pain at 4 weeks. Most patients achieve remission at 1 year, and some patients saw visible healing of the intestinal lining. Serious allergic reactions and increased risk of infections and liver problems may occur. Before treatment, your doctor should check you for infections and TB. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, flu-like symptoms, or if you need a vaccine. Healing is possible with Tremfya. Backed by over 15 years of clinical research. Ask your doctor about Tremfya today.
You want to file free? Hit it. Don't wait. File before 4/15.
The greats play the long game. They never tire or rest. They evolve. Because only time reveals what you're truly made of. Can you endure? Perform at the highest level when it matters most. That's what it takes to be an icon.
Before the sparks fly out here, they begin here, where ideas engineered, and proven. When every shot counts, every detail matters. Oh, this could be close. This could be in. Vokey, #1 wedge on the PGA Tour.
The fundamentals always matter. Back in 1919, Robert W. Baird had a basic belief system that set his financial services firm apart. Act with integrity, consistency, and always do what's best for your clients. We call that the Baird way, and we still practice it today. Working together to build your trust with a long-term focus on your financial future. Discover the Baird difference.
Two players in the history of the Masters have lost multiple playoffs here at Augusta National Golf Club, Ben Hogan and Justin Rose. But Ben Hogan won the Masters. Justin Rose, meaning he's the only player to lose multiple playoffs here at the Masters, having yet not won a green jacket. He also was a runner-up another time, so 3 times a runner-up. Augusta National Golf Club suits Justin Rose's game very well. The 45-year-old got off to a nice start yesterday with a 200 par 70. Another 45-year-old who happens to be a Masters champion. 2013, Adam Scott, the Australian, yesterday with an even par 72, playing alongside Brian Harman, who struggled, and Daniel Berger did not have a great Thursday as well at this 90th Masters. But Adam Scott, you guys were talking about him yesterday. The ball striking is there. You know, the mental approach is there. But will the putter cooperate for him to be able to hang in there the next 3 days?
Slight, I hope so.
Okay.
To your answer, but he only hit 9 greens yesterday. Steve, that's so. And this is what I was talking about earlier in the week when we were talking about Adam, is that his performances here, especially in the approach category and hitting his irons here, he has really struggled, particularly here. Versus regular PGA Tour events, Steve, which is very odd for him, considering the knowledge he has of this place, and obviously being a former champion here. It's very odd to me, and I'd love to hear it from him why he thinks that if he probably doesn't want to talk about it, but why he thinks he struggles here with his iron play versus he's hit his irons on the PGA Tour fantastic.
Yeah. Speaking of leaning into that experience, let's go down to Rex Harden with more on Adam Scott, and this is 25th Masters start, Rex.
Exactly, Steve. He talked about that earlier in the week, about how it feels like it's time in his career to lean into the idea that he has this experience. He knows this golf course more than any other golf course, certainly in major championship golf. It tends to favor the experience. Institutional knowledge matters around here, and he knows he has knowledge of this golf course from every angle, every inch of it. There's also the other element. We were just showing Justin Rose, and we've talked a lot about how he is aging so well. He seems to get better as he gets older. He said the same thing about Adam Scott. He knows he's getting older, but he also knows what AO just said. He's one of the game's best ball strikers. He's still in the best shape and still feels like he can truly compete out here.
So Adam Scott, after a 72 on Thursday, let's see what the day offers up for the Australian round.
And look, Adam Scott told reporters on Thursday that it was still a little bit scratchy, still searching for his golf swing a little bit, had a little bit of a a nice stretch at Riviera and Bay Hill, but over his past couple starts, ball striking wise, is just trying to find it. Struggled, as he said on Thursday, with trusting it. Just go out and play, get out of his own way, understand the experience, where to miss, but obviously execution is a whole other animal.
I'm curious to see how he'll do today. He gave himself a lot of opportunities from the fairway yesterday, and that in contrast, right?
Drove it great.
Rory McIlroy hit 5 fairways with 13 greens. Adam Scott hit 12 fairways, only 9 greens.
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see if that doesn't clean up a little bit.
He's gonna have to. He's gonna have to clean it up for sure. If he's gonna have a chance to put himself there, you gotta give yourself more opportunities. If you're hitting 12 fairways, that had to be a very frustrating round for him, actually.
So Adam Scott, the winner in 2013, 4 years later, on the right of your screen in 2017, Sergio Garcia got the job done. And Ryan, back in 10, 11, 12, he kept thinking and kept saying out loud that it just wasn't going to happen. It just wasn't ever going to happen for him here at Augusta. But he finally broke through that playoff victory 2017 did Sergio over Justin Rose. You know, he's awfully comfortable on this golf course as well, but he's been kind of persona non grata like a lot of players who've gone over the lid the last 4 years.
He might be comfortable on this golf course. What he is not comfortable right now is with the state of his game. It has been a sports psychologist's nightmare.
Yeah.
The way that Sergio Garcia has been talking about his game over the past couple of days, said that just making the cut this week at the Masters, keep in mind it's a pretty short field, he said would be a massive accomplishment considering where he is even on Thursday. He said, I haven't done anything yet.
It's a sports psychologist nightmare or dream to work with.
Yeah, Bill Gilmore for sure. But when you look at what Sergio did in his opening round, he said this is the thin margins that you experience at Augusta National. Hit what he thought was a perfect drive on 11, found a divot, made bogey. He was about 1.2 yards short on 15, thinking that he was going to have a great opportunity for birdie. Ended up making bogey. That's the thin margins that you get at Augusta National. That's how a 200 round of 70 turns into a 72.
So Sergio Garcia, even par 72, just like Adam Scott, the 2013 winner of the Masters. It was a tough start for a lot of players yesterday, including someone we spoke about yesterday as kind of being a sneaky pick for some people who thought he might play well. Min Woo Lee shot a 6 over par 78 on day one. He has a lot of work to do. He's going to make the cut. Top 50 in ties. Make it to the weekend here at the Masters.
That was an awful lot. 50 yards longer shot than yesterday, so almost a completely different hole. I think most of the players are going to try and.
You'll find the world's largest selection at carlsgolfland.com, including the new 4th generation Titleist T-Series irons.
The all-new Titleist T250 irons are simply built different. With powerful technologies coming together in a modern player's design, proving that speed is a beautiful thing.
It's just everything goes right.
Titleist T-Series irons available with custom options at carlsgolfland.com, the land of golf plenty. Free shipping, free returns.
So
Our first 2 players of the morning.
This is innovation coach. They're all the rage right now.
It's Sam
He
Stevens
likes
and
it.
Sung Jae.
His coach likes it.
Both players have carved the first
Wow,
3 holes
what
of
a
their second
putt
round.
from Bird.
His stroke game is virtually flawless.
Anything can change the world of work.
Does HR have an innovation
Solid
coach?
opening
No.
round. This is his
We've got
Masters
ADP.
debut. A player's
From
played
HR to payroll,
the best golf
ADP
of his
designs
life
forward-thinking
here
solutions to take on the next anything.
Beauty and making it look easy today.
The itch and rash of moderate to severe eczema disrupts my skin. Despite treatment, it's still not under control. Now I have Rinvoq, a once-daily pill that reduces the itch and helps clear the rash of eczema fast. Some significant itch relief as early as 2 days. And
No, it's okay.
First shot of the day of this 231-yard par 3.
Got a bid here.
Rinvoq can lower ability to fight infections. Before treatment, test for TB.
That will be a popular spot today.
Yes, it will. And for his serious allergic reactions, GI tears, death, heart attack, and stroke occur. CV that risk increases in age 50 plus with a heart disease risk factor. Tell your doctor if you have an infection, FD or C, smoked, or pregnant. Don't take if allergic or FD infection.
Disrupt the itch and rash of eczema. See a head-to-head study of Rinvoq versus another treatment at Rinvoq.com/see the data. Talk to your dermatologist if you're not doing well on your current pill or injection to see if Rinvoq is right for you.
You ever played Sierra Rajada? Left a little.
Sierra Rajada plays a 7,015-yard, 132 slope, 73.3 course rating, fairly priced, friendly staff. What's happening?
Golf now has over 2 million course ratings and reviews, which makes it easier to find the perfect course, including day of reports. Gopher memorized them all. Try another.
Gray Shore Dunes.
Playing style feels like Ireland. Firm fairways. I wouldn't go to David. They just punch the greens.
Wow, he's good.
Golf town's even better.
Actually, now
Yeah. 4! I'm sorry, what I missed.
Negotiate.
Golf now. Get your golf on.
Across the middle of the green. See what happens.
All right, so our first 2 players are
Plenty of activity on the tournament practice area at Augusta National Golf Club. The patrons filing in. The players getting some last-second work done in anticipation of their second round. Tee time, day 2 of the Masters continues.
Scott and Jeff left.
And the 90th playing of the Masters tournament continues as well. The second round off and running on this Friday. Greetings and welcome. Steve Burkowski
We gotta
with
go
you.
live at the Masters.
And what a start Rory McIlroy had on Thursday, just a year after winning the green jacket and
Even the back nine
Yeah, Dave, after we got done yesterday, I went out on the golf course.
It'll be coming up.
Leaderboard. A name or two stick out to either one of you as somebody who could make a move, even if scoring conditions are fairly difficult again today?
Well, I like Justin Rose and Scotty Scheffler. They're in the early wave today that we saw yesterday. That's where the scores were made. And they're at 2 under starting the day. They love the golf course, obviously, and know how to play this. I think there's going to be some adjustments made, though, with the conditions from yesterday, Scott. The players maybe hadn't ever played it this firm.
Oh, I would agree 100%. I mean, it seemed like a perfect Sunday condition for a major championship. But I mean, Scotty Scheffler and Justin Rose, the only two guys that they shot 70 in the afternoon game. Nobody broke 70, which is kind of unheard of in the first round of the Masters tournament. You usually see some pretty nice rounds. Guys get off to a 4 or 5 under start. Man, it was difficult. So they should, if they're playing well, which they both are, this is their chance to take advantage of softer conditions this morning.
100%.
Sungjae Im, in some ways, we're watching Sungjae walk up onto the 4th green. He's a perfect example. This is a player who has really enjoyed playing at the Masters, has a good track record of success here. Sungjae still has not made a birdie. So he's now played 21 holes of the Masters without a birdie.
Well, that speaks to what Jeff said. The game's got so firm and kind of crispy that getting the ball around the hole is really difficult.
Watching these two guys, Sam Stevens and Sungjae Im. Sungjae looks like he's going to be the first to play. It did look to me like Sam has an uphill lie in that front bunker.
I thought so as well. That's mandatory to have a chance to get it close. So Scotty's got to play this, I'd say, 10, 12 feet left of the hole, and there's a little slope there, and then hopefully it dies, and it should trickle down to the hole if he executes correctly.
Yeah, he's got to be trying to see an exit point off the top shelf over the slope. Checked up just a little bit more than he was anticipating. It doesn't look like he's going to make a birdie on this hole either, Dave.
He is not. Just finally stopped rolling away from the hole. Part of why we enjoy these early pairings, groupings coming through these holes, you do get an early sense of the conditions out there.
Yeah, this is your first chance to see what it's going to potentially play like today. So
he's going to try and land this a little right at the hole location, and it should drift left more.
Just barely get it out of the bunker.
Hold that.
He did. Had a lot of spin.
He had a lot of speed on that shot, which created a lot of spin. That's well done, but still got some work left.
When the hole is in this spot on this 4th green, traditionally over the years, and the three of us have watched a lot of shots on this hole over the years, it's interesting to watch the players try to read these putts that aren't particularly long, but there are some subtleties to these putts that can make them tough to make.
I don't.
That is the whole idea of this place.
Yeah.
Is those subtleties are the things that drive you wild and confuse you.
Right. And 1 foot difference. The putt may break across the hole, and another 1 foot to the left or right, it may hang and go straight by the hole. It's like no other place you've ever played, and you're out there grinding. You know, you're in this grind mode today. You know it's going to be tough out there. You know you have to be 100% focused and committed on every shot. And even then, who knows what's going to
Yeah, it's just there's such a strategic golf course because the angles are so important. The only course that I think that is as important is like St. Andrews. St. Andrews is all about what kind of approach shot you get by how well you drive it or where you drive it to get the right angle. Well, this is all about the angles.
Some JM to try to save par.
Shouldn't have a ton in it. Maybe barely towards the right. But up the hill.
Just missed. Well, that's a bogey 4 for him.
You had that read correctly, Scott. It's probably inside the left edge, and
you're putting directly away from Rays Creek, so you can be aggressive, relatively speaking. Sam's putt here is a little tricky one. Either downhill left or right, or with Rays Creek to the right. Just enough doubt of how much is the creek going to influence it. So this will take a full commitment.
And you have to know well before you're getting over the putt how you want to hit this. Are you going to try and drip it in the front edge? You're going to be bold here and try and, make sure I can keep it inside the hole and hit it firm. I was always terrified here of making the mistake we saw a few times yesterday.
Holes 4, 5, and 6.
Great point. You have to have already decided that before. If you don't know it
Stevens.
yet, it's too late. Well done.
Nice 3.
Playing 231 yards, I would imagine just about every player today would take a 3 at this 4th hole.
Yeah, this could be considered a great short par 4.
Drivable par 4 today.
So now these two will make their way back. You leave the 4th green. In the old days, before number 5 was lengthened, you kind of walked right off the green to the tee.
Correct.
Now you turn and go back, 40 yards to the Masters tees?
495 yards now? That's a lot of golf hole.
It most certainly is. And you have to be in the fairway cut. A lot of guys, we've seen it in the past, a lot of guys will even lay up to the left bunkers just so that they have a clean lie and have a shot to get it around the green or around the green.
The wind today is really light and variable. It's going to be kind of all over the place shifting, but there's not enough of it, I think, to really bother the players too much.
Yeah, I would say if you're playing Augusta National Golf Club at 8:30 this morning, you're in a wonderful spot. The golf course is perfect, it's hard, and the weather is ideal.
It is just a beautiful morning to play golf. So now our first look today at the 5th, second hardest hole in round 1. The only harder hole was number 7. So you think about these 3, 4, 5, 6, and add 7 onto that. It is just such a tough stretch on this first 9.
Yeah, that's survival. Which amazingly 7th, that's probably never played the hardest hole before. I'd have to look that up, but
I think one of the big reasons was because of the northeast wind. 7 played straight into the wind, and if you've played there, it's a very shallow green, and to have to hit a mid-iron into a firm green. And when I walked out there yesterday, the pin was right over the left bunker.
Just barely on.
Just barely on. I can understand why that was the most difficult hole.
You're correct.
Those 2 fairway bunkers loom here at 5. Job number 1 when you play this will stay out of those 2. Of course, for Stevens yesterday, he didn't do that and
made the remarkable birdie 3, which we've never seen.
I think literally in our years of covering these holes, from that bunker, either one of them, I don't think we'd ever seen a birdie until yesterday.
Correct.
Generally, we get pretty excited when someone makes a par.
We hardly ever see a par from those bunkers.
He stayed out of them today. He striked it right down the middle. Get down a little bit.
I think he just mishit it a little, but.
So our first two players through 4 and on to hole 5 on this Friday morning, second round of the Masters. Keep the 90th Masters tournament within reach anywhere, anytime. Visit masters.com, download the official app, and sign up for the Masters newsletter. We've got coverage all day long with McIlroy and Burns sharing the lead.
There are millions of Masters fans out there, and most aren't anywhere near the tournament. But for 30 years, IBM has helped the Masters bring fans closer to the moments that made it legendary. Like AI insights into every shot and personalized ways to follow your favorite players. A smarter business can use AI to give fans more of the moments they love, no matter how far they are from the fairway. Let's create smarter business. IBM.
Measured. Curated beyond obsession. Because details matter. Far from an overnight sensation, this is the result of exacting patience and craftsmanship. Because there's one thing that always holds true. When you care about the little things, the big things fall into place.
Doing the old doom scroll? You know, I always say if you have time to scroll, you have time for a call.
I like that.
How are ya? I'm great. How are you, man?
Hey, Mimi.
Hey, sweetie. Where you going? I'm right here.
It's been too long. I miss you too.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Hole number 5, Magnolia. And the Magnolias have beautiful features on this hole, right of the fairway, especially behind the green. You don't want to be in any of them. And every once in a while, you do see a player hit a drive well right and have to deal with those Magnolias. The difficulty of 5 only starts off the tee.
It does. The left bunkers are dead. Obviously, we saw a couple guys blow it right, and they're chipping out. You need to hit a great drive, and then Jeff, that's where the fun begins.
I'm not sure I consider that fun as a player, but the challenge is immense from there. You see that front over there, and it goes longer into the right part of the green. You've got to carry that ball, especially today on the pins in the bag. You have to carry that, or then the fun begins. You're probably playing 15, 20-foot of break.
Oh, yeah. If the balls that come up short right today, like they often do, are going to be a very exciting putt. About 15, 20 feet of break coming off the slope towards the creek. It's going to be hard to get it close.
Yeah, I would think the miss is left or the bunker.
You would hope. Yeah, the bunker's generally not too bad if you're not in the very back of it.
Hole would be more back right today at 5. And it is such a difficult green.
You with my phone.
Tee shots in the fairway. Some JM wasn't as happy with his strike, I think, as Sam Stevens was.
I think all three of us would be ecstatic with a drive at 292 uphill.
Yeah. What is that?
Still 226 left.
So, as kind of per normal for this hole, middle of the green's an awesome shot. And that would stay left of the hole location, which is the optimal place to be putting from.
I do think the difficulty of this hole over the years is it just with these longer irons, you see so many shots come up a bit short and right, and that is just a very tough spot to be when the hole is where it is today.
I think he loves that one.
Well, he found the green.
That would have been a great
Wonderful
shot
yesterday.
That's how I play a lot now. Boy, that would have been a great shot yesterday.
We saw almost no shots actually land and stop where his ball did today when the hole was over there yesterday.
Correct.
Now the first shot of the day today would have been about, maybe he would have 10 feet for birdie.
I mean, the spot for like Sam has got to be 3 to 5 yards left of the hole location and try to fly it about 8 to 10 yards short of the hole location, and that pretty much gives you your best shot. But it's 200 yards away.
He's picking a tree out probably in the background. I want the ball to end up there.
And missing to the right is pretty difficult to deal with. There.
Like I said, perfect.
That's a really good shot.
That is ideal. I mean, that's exactly what I guess I could caddy for him.
I don't know. Yeah, you couldn't have drawn it up any
But
better.
he pulled it off
Exactly.
perfectly.
You're not trying to hit it close here. That's the thing that a lot of viewers say, well, why wouldn't you try to hit it close? Because if you miss it, especially to the right, you're going to make 5 probably.
There's odds are you're going to make it at least 5. Yeah, that was a beautiful shot.
Now our second group of the day on the tee at the par 3 4th. And again today, if you're just tuning in, playing a good bit longer than it did yesterday. It used the forward tees yesterday. Today, the traditional scorecard yardage, or close to it, 231-yard par 3. So this is Brian Campbell playing with Andrew Novak and Tom McKibben. Brian Campbell, who was 1 under in his first round. Now even par for the Masters.
7 wood.
Not sure what a 7 wood is, but
Well, I don't know, but it seems to be a popular addition to a lot of these guys' bags, especially this week because you need the ball hit up in the air.
Up in the air, yep. These clubs are designed to bring the ball in high and soft. I would imagine most players came with about 20 clubs, trying to figure out which ones to select.
Yes. Left.
Just trickled into that left bunker.
Like we mentioned at the start, the left bunker is really going to be in play as well today.
And generally, it's probably a little easier, even though it's further away from the hole location. It's just a much more straightforward shot.
I would, if I was going to say, if I was in the left bunker, I'd want it on the flat part. I want it to go just in and hit it, upslope.
So now Andrew Novak shot 75 yesterday.
Trying to play the right shot here. Trying to cut it.
Sounded good.
Looks good. Okay.
It's a very good shot.
Yeah, that's the way to play the hole. Unless you just feel like, I got the perfect club to.
And had he pushed that, he's still going to cover the bunker.
It's very inaccessible today from 231 yards. I mean, it does play downhill, so it's more like a 220 shot, but that's still a lot to ask. And it's cool this morning, so guys are actually probably hitting a little more club.
Young Tom McKibben, things are going in the wrong direction for him. He finished his first round with 3 consecutive bogeys. Started today with a bogey and a double.
He's trying to make up for it here. That may not have been the place to try to make up for it.
In the front bunker, we'll see. So now up ahead at 5, the long birdie putt for Sung J M.
Not a lot of break, Jeff, it's basically just kind of easing up the hill. It's a great place to putt from.
It really is a great place to make four from. I don't think any of the players will have trouble from that area if we get it on there.
There are not many putts on that 5th green where you can say there's not much break, but that whole direction there coming to that hole.
Yeah, and you can see that putt was actually breaking towards the back of the green, which really is optically so difficult to.
Almost every golf course you play, they go from back to front. So if you're back there, it's gonna go to, and your mind is, seeing that your whole life.
You're conditioned
Yeah.
to think, oh yeah. So one of the great nuances of the 5th green and Augusta National.
So Im makes his par. Now a realistic birdie try for Sam Stevens, who birdied this hole yesterday.
I would imagine we'll see a handful maybe closer than this, but not very many. I mean, to me, that's the ideal second shot. He pulled it off expertly. And very little break.
Between 4 and 5, I think there's a better opportunity to make more birdies on 5 today than 4.
Agreed.
Don't often say that.
No.
As difficult as number 4 is, we don't often say that.
Well, I don't think it's going to be like a gold rush on either. Look how great that green looks. It's ideal. Not a blade of grass out of place.
And from this angle, it's still a pretty straight putt.
Short.
Looked like he hammered on a really good line. Not many people could say they went 3-3 the first 2 days.
No.
On 5.
That's
Didn't.
a great example, though. Sam was maybe 20 degrees more towards the back of the green, and his ball was breaking right in.
This is yesterday, Stevens. Out of the bunker to there, which was remarkable in and of itself. And then one of 4 birdies on the day at 5. And the only one out of one of those fairway bunkers. Just remarkable.
That was. Anyway, to finish my point, Im's was breaking to the back of the green. Sam's about 20 degrees further towards the back of the green. This breaking to the front. So very difficult reads.
Wow. That one came out and carried a long way past the hole. Campbell from that left bunker.
Yeah, I think a lot of times that's kind of the dump and run out of that left bunker too.
That's why you kind of would hope that it would be on the flat part of the bunker.
McKibben.
Might have caught right at the bottom of the upslope, so this will have to be an excellent strike to get some spin. Not getting a lot of help from the slope.
That's about all you can do from that kind of flat area.
Yeah,
it's going to feed back a little bit, as we've seen.
Yeah, not a horrible shot, but it's just if you don't have about 5-10 degrees of upslope there, you're struggling.
Now the 3rd player in this grouping, Andrew Novak. Pretty good place to be. Found the back left part of the green.
In recent years, you almost have to get it hole high and then let it fall down towards it. You saw the pitch shot from Sungjae, and he didn't get it anywhere near where he needed to get it.
No, almost at least hole high. It almost kind of comes back. So you're really looking for your exit point off this. So he should get this closer. Probably get it past the hole and roll it back.
Well, we'll go back and watch that momentarily. First things first, though, our first look today at the par 3 6th.
And it's got to look more inviting. That front left hole location is one that guys feel like they can really attack.
Well, they attacked it yesterday. Unfortunately, the whole location was in the back left.
He's got 8-iron. This will be a big 8-iron at this early hour.
Dropped the flight down a little bit for an 8-iron. Perfect. That's far enough.
Yeah, usually
That one
slow
moving.
down.
And all the way back in.
Don't see that often, but you do today. Wow.
They want to hit it where we saw so many players hit it yesterday.
Another 6 or 8 yards on that one.
So this is the putt both of you were just talking about. Can you get it all the way to the hole? If you don't,
it starts going away from the hole.
That's not even close.
Oh, and that's a putt that you definitely practice, but sometimes the practice doesn't pay off.
Sanjay M. Still looking for his first birdie of the Masters. He's got a 7-iron.
I want to see the player that flies at, say, 190 today, 187. And let it,
the adjustment to the cool temperatures is still there, but yesterday it was the cool wind in their face. Today, I think it'll get a little bit easier as it warms up, but yeah.
So neither player hits the green. First two.
The middle of the green on that hole's not great.
Campbell, long par putt.
That's going to be very speedy if you're on the putting surface to the right of that hole location. Wow.
So now Novak.
Up the hill.
That was
the not so easy 2-putt.
Yeah, not the way he planned it out, but it is a 2-putt par.
And he needed that.
After 2 bogeys to start his second round. Great opportunity. You would feel like it's going to be similar to yesterday, where the players who get to play earlier have an opportunity maybe to get some slightly gentler conditions.
Well, the greens are better. They're smoother. They're a little softer.
The humidity's up. The wind is down. I think the golf course is going to retain the moisture a little bit longer into the day today, which will help scoring.
This would be a great putt here. We'll see this a lot. If you don't hit it solid, there's no way it's staying up. See what kind of rolling is on it. Nope. Ball just kind of came off soft, and that's no chance.
So for McKibben, just a really difficult start to his second round. Bogey, double bogey, made a par at 3, but now a bogey at the par 3 fourth. We wait for Campbell.
We need
to make his bogey win.
Today we need Scheffler to hit a hole in one. That'd be a nice payout.
Yesterday even, he's 2 under now. So that's a name of players who could take advantage of morning scoring conditions.
Scheffler.
Maybe we're seeing
Scheffler,
our first
hole in one. Come on, let's go.
riser up the leaderboard.
First kind of run. Well, he has a ton of potential, and he has tons of game. He is a U.S. Open champion.
He is a major champion. So
it's not a complete shock.
And don't fall asleep on this man's game.
Speaking of, here he is on the tee at 4, playing alongside Matteo Pulcini, the amateur from Argentina, and Masters champion Mike Weir. But Wyndham Clark, excellent start to his second round. Now ahead to 6. This is M. Jay almost had his first birdie.
Maybe as close as he's gotten yet.
Might be.
$2.99. Woo!
It's a 4-iron, Dave. That's
117 mile per hour swing.
Gotta carry it if he's going to be aggressive.
He is a natural cutter with the ball, so he should be aiming up in between the bunkers, right up there in the see if it'll work over.
Go! Likes it. He knows.
Nice. That is hot. As soon as he hit it, though, he's begging. But wow, what a result!
I think he knew he had to hit it 100% to have a chance.
Put it on a green.
And he did.
Go! That's awesome.
Maybe that helped.
Wow. I think he pushed it a little bit, personally.
The hole today is close to where it was on Sunday in last year's Masters when we saw Rory McIlroy hit just an amazing shot, one of the best shots of his final round. Now Mike Weir. That one headed left.
Needs to get down.
Right.
A lot of trouble over there, and we'll see.
Nice cut.
That was the classic double cross there, wasn't it, Jeff?
I don't know what that guy was thinking about. That wasn't left. That was right. You go.
May have been.
Woo!
Heard it land, and we saw the patrons react to it, but that was moving in the wrong direction. Now Puccini, and that one's going the opposite way.
No, he missed on the left.
It did.
We saw one great shot.
There was quite a contrast between those three attempts.
We have the entire fourth hole covered with those three shots.
If you have a view of the whole area, this is it.
So now
Twist.
Stevens, after playing out of the front
Twist. Keep the
bunker,
right arm pinned. This time we'll loosen the right arm
Saw
and
Sunday,
swing.
tap in for his par at the par 3-6.
Keep going right.
You know, we saw on Sam's tee shot there, Scott. You don't see that very often.
Now we're going to keep the arm pinned.
You're
Got
right.
it.
Back in
You
the
just
bunker.
twist this
All
way.
the way off that knob and have enough speed to get into the bunker. I agree. That was a little bit of a shock.
And then his bunker shot.
264.
We didn't see where he was in that bunker, but
Not his best.
not his best.
And left it really in a bad
Now if
place.
you pin the right arm.
Downhill should be.
Incredibly difficult read right there.
You think it should go a little maybe left to right, but as you know, Rays Creek is on the other side. So
And I'm sure it's right on the fall line of if Race Creek's going to take over or if going to the right's going
I
to
do the same thing with my regular driver.
very hard putt. And I would say that was because he had so much doubt in his mind he could not make the proper stroke.
no, it was just a kind of a hope stroke. I hope it goes in. I don't know if I've got the right read or not.
Yeah.
I got the hope stroke though.
So the fourth hole played as the 11th toughest hole, averaged just over par. Fifth hole was the second toughest, and the sixth hole, which today we would expect some more birdies where the hole is today, but sixth hole was pretty tough yesterday. That's a bogey 4 for Stevens at 6.
Yeah, it's a little unlucky. I mean, it was his mistake to hit it. This is the one you have to go at. I know what we're saying. Yesterday, a lot of balls ended up there, but with the 7 or 8 iron, you like to go at the ball. Go at the hole. Track your favorite players, watch live streams, and follow all the action with Masters.com and the official Masters app.
So we are underway. Our coverage of holes 4, 5, and 6 Friday, second round at the 2026 Masters.
Birdie opportunity from about 18 feet.
You got this.
Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us with free one-year memberships and discounted tee times.
Maybe. Yes, sir!
As we champion the next generation who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
Isn't this great to see?
It sure
Watching
is.
Amen Corner live is unforgettable. But knowing what could happen next is something else entirely.
This angle tends to favor left-handers, so it bodes well for him.
From this spot, players have a 16.2% chance to score birdie or better.
IBM is helping the Masters use AI to bring fans even closer to the fairway. A smarter business can use AI to make more of every moment. Let's create smarter business. IBM.
Trends, they come and go, but legends last. Through the years, and for generations. Legends don't happen by chance. They're crafted, built, designed to be the best the world's ever seen. To leave a legacy that lives on.
And if you're in one of those bunkers, you're often hitting a sandwich.
So back at the par 3 fourth. Dave Fleming, Scott Verpleck, Jeff Sluman. Friday morning at the Masters. Our coverage of holes 4, 5, and 6. Mike Weir had to drop after missing his tee shot way right. Bounced into those bushes, trees.
Yeah, I think he had to take an unplayable.
Yeah. So the unplayable, take the drop, the penalty stroke. Now you play from here.
One of the
and
volunteers is
trying to help Mike out,
positioning himself in the bushes.
Okay.
You know, Dave, there's one palm tree on the golf course, and it's very near Mike Weir right now.
Right close to him. You can kind of see it to the right of the scoreboard there.
Watch how fast this is.
Yeah, that's a really good example.
I mean, considering his stance and what he was dealing with, that's a pretty good shot.
Yeah, and after you take a penalty shot.
Yeah. So he'll have to make that for a bogey.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Wyndham Clark, who's made the early move of all the players who are out there with their second rounds underway, Wyndham Clark is the one who is making a move up the leaderboard, and he's got a real good birdie opportunity. Now, out of the bunker to hear Tom McKibben at the par 4 fifth, his third shot.
He likes it. That's very well done.
The players that drive it in the bunker and pitch it out, I think to get it close, though, they have to be right of the whole location and let it spin.
But if you
down
do
the...
that and don't get over the hill, now you bring 6 into play.
Correct.
So,
but with a wedge, if they're laying up,
with,
you know.
Yeah, with the wedge.
I would never try to hit it from the fairway on a second shot.
Well, this is the kind of putt where you make this one and start to think, okay, because Wyndham Clark is birdie number 2, he's birdie number 3.
There's not a lot in this, and it's uphill. Should break to the right, maybe barely outside. Kind of be aggressive.
Kind of eerily similar to what Rory did last year.
Very
Similar
close.
shot.
For birdie. Yeah, poured it right in.
That's fantastic, too.
But Wyndham Clark has got something going here on Friday morning. He is just 2 shots off the lead, 3 consecutive birdies, heading to the difficult par 4 fifth, but red hot.
What a start.
Novak. Wow. That's some spin.
A lot of spin. That was an interesting finish for a ball that's going right at the flagstick.
Chicken wing that up there and
obviously trying
holding
to cut
it
it
off. Yeah.
Well, Wyndham Clark made 2. Mike Weir trying to make 4. Has to make this putt.
I know how much this tournament means to Mike. To start out shooting 9 over yesterday has to just be just a great disappointment.
Yes, as that holds the disappointment as well. He actually hit a beautiful putt there. It just leaked off at the end.
Double bogey 5 for Weir. Now this is no picnic for Brian Campbell. That's a good look at what he faces.
Great look. Got the all the way up to
Here comes the truth.
on top of the hill. What do you say?
Or can he hit it low?
Shot at 86
right
and the 96 yesterday.
First part of the green and kind of try and kill some speed and spin it.
I think that's the
I
play.
think that's, boom, pretty good right there.
Yeah, I think that's excellent.
That's better than this. Wow, that's spectacular.
That is. Wow, what a shot.
Really well done.
They must be listening to us.
Oh, but you.
No, I'll say us.
Campbell.
That is much more difficult than he just made it look.
Yeah, because he's got about a 1-foot landing area and he has to execute the spin correctly.
Up and down for Porcini. He makes his par.
And left, much easier way to attack that hole location if you're out on your read. And left, he had just a standard pitch shot.
Really did not hit a very good tee shot and made a 3.
So he's determined anywhere right on number 4 is going to be problematic.
So here's McKibben trying to save his par. As well as Wyndham Clark is playing early this morning, Tom McKibben is struggling that much.
Yeah, he needs something good to happen to him.
That doesn't count.
That was not it.
Not a bad putt, but you can just see the body language of McKibben. That's another bogey for him after finding the bunker off the tee. Looks like a 3-wood for Wyndham Clark.
You can probably turn this over a little better. So he's trying to hit a draw, which he just did.
Yeah, maybe a mini driver,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I mean,
Beautiful.
and if you play it correctly, you take a lot of the trouble out. You're going to have a long shot in, but you're going to have a long shot almost no matter what.
He's a strong player, though. He can.
Yes.
You just saw him 4 out of 231 yards in the air. So
Porcini, who bogeyed this hole yesterday.
cut out there, perfect. Yeah, I think if you do say what Wyndham did, that strategy, you understand that 4 is what you're playing for. You're not worried about, you might make a birdie here, but that's really not your game plan.
correct.
So let's see if Novak can save par. This little wedge shot spun all the way back to here.
Pretty good line.
Real good. Just ran out of speed.
With him and McKibben had the perfect line, just ran out of speed.
Novak 3 over through 5 in his second round. Wyndham Clark's 3 under through 4 holes. Just about everybody else out on the golf course early is struggling. Now our next group on the tee at 4, including Masters champion Zach Johnson, who was playing really well yesterday until the very end of his first round.
So he'll try to cut this, and it'll draw about 3 or 4 yards.
That's a Zach cut.
Yeah,
I think
he just stay in the air on that
nailed
line.
That one almost flew right in the hole.
Sure, probably would have popped out though.
Probably would have popped out.
And a little unlucky that it
That was
didn't trickle back
That landed a foot from the hole
at the most.
at the most. There's only been one hole-in-one in the history of number 4. That was almost number 2.
That was darn close.
8 inches.
Yeah, I mean, what a shot.
This would be the most unlikely hole location to make a hole-in-one.
I would agree. You'd have to darn near fly it in and hope it stays in.
So playing alongside Zach Johnson, Nikolai Højgaard. 5 over for the Masters, 1 over through 3 holes today.
Well, he made a birdie here yesterday.
So did his brother. The Højgaard twins each made birdie.
Looks to be on a great line as well.
Another good shot.
There's this pepper of this hole.
Pretty remarkable.
Yeah, for 230. I guess the guys are pretty good.
On the tee at 6, Brian Campbell.
Kind of needs to get his game back in shape. He was playing very well. Had a few miscues.
Get his feet on the ground and make some pars.
Not bad at all.
Right back into it.
Good shot. Now the third player here at number 4, that's Michael Kim.
Not look after that.
In the front bunker.
And right of the hole location. So he's not going to have a lot of things helping him to get this close.
Zach Johnson's going to smile when he goes up to fix his ball mark. See how close he came to flying that one in. Novak on the tee at 6.
This looks like a good line. Now see if it'll roll back.
Should come back.
Should.
A little bit.
Yesterday, the ones that were coming farther back were the ones that got a little higher up the ridge and built some momentum and came all the way back down to the front of that green. Well, it'll be a while before we see most of the players who are at the top of the leaderboard, McIlroy, Burns, and Patrick Reed among them. Wyndham Clark, though, on these holes right now and making a big-time morning move on Friday. 3 under through 4 holes. Down to Kibben at 6.
Needs to get up into the green on that line.
Woo! 31 footer.
Back off the front.
Similar to where Sungjae Im pitched it from.
So the 3 drives, all 3 players in the fairway. Weir, Polchini, Clark. Clark, 233. He loves that yardage. He
I was going to say, he knows the right club to hit.
Sounds like a 4-iron to me.
Mike Weir.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's going
That one moving.
both directions. He pulled one on the tee at 4 way right. Now that one goes way left. I don't know when the last time we saw a shot all the way over there on this hole was. Tell how it's a big swing here for Wyndham Clark, trying to keep the momentum of his round going.
And this is probably, we said with Sam Stevens, 3 to 5 yards left. This has got to be 10 yards left in the whole rotation. Just try to get it on top.
Big story early this morning. Wyndham Clark, the way he's playing.
And that's a makeable putt.
It is very, very low break. Well, he is right now hitting on all cylinders, which is a nice feeling in a place like this.
Clark, Chini, he's playing.
And that's a makeable putt.
It is very, very low break. Well, he is right now hitting on all cylinders.
And it looks to me, and things are changing moment to moment, but of everybody who's on the golf course who started their round, some roughly 20 players the only player who's under par in this round, and he's 3 under through 4 holes.
Get your junior into the game. Go to drivechipandputt.com to learn more and register for a local event near you.
Well, we'll have much more of Wyndham Clark as we go along. He is making a move on Friday morning.
Going anywhere fun?
I'm going on a date tonight.
Ooh.
I'm pretty nervous.
When I'm nervous, I reach out to somebody I care about.
How you doing?
Hey.
Take a deep breath. Okay. Don't be yourself.
Wait, I'm wearing sweatpants, so that's a big win.
You look hot.
When connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Wow. No, that was helpful, actually.
What would you like the power to do? It's a question I ask myself every morning. Not on the way to the course everyone knows, but another one.
How you guys doing today?
A course that connects, teaches more than just a golf swing, and builds community while building futures. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
We all know the key to successful AI pilots is making them work. It's not making them work for all your departments. It's not connecting them to existing tech. No, it's investment. Keep spending. At some point, AI is going to keep spending. Keep spending. What's up?
Hey, that's crazy. We work with IBM. We're scaling AI as we speak.
Right. Right, that makes sense.
Tons of
We're going rough. In the rough. Sit, sit, sit. Down 26 feet. Rolling to the right just a little bit. Hard. Michael Kim.
3 bogeys in the first 4 holes
Hard.
in the second round.
Third hole. Fourth hole.
It's like nobody wants, but if you're right there around the cut line.
You know down.
Jeff, I always thought this was probably the worst tournament because you didn't get to play 2 more.
So now, 4th consecutive birdie if this goes in for Wyndham Clark.
Just gotta hit it.
6.
A good mid-hole hole, but well played hole.
So as a player though, don't you like to see something ahead of you and making some birdies, making a run up the leaderboard? You know it can be done now.
100%. Love seeing it. You just score.
In the rough. Where's he got
It's his par. But it is pretty interesting, isn't it, that he is the only player under par on the golf course right now.
And good swing. Get down there. Get down there.
Big breaker. First cut came up well short.
He saves his par.
20 yards.
Dale
Acknowledges the applause.
In the rough.
Danny Willett, Masters champion on the tee at 4.
I will say I'm a little surprised as well, Scott, that they're taking most of those dead aim at the hole location there on 4. It's got to be just because it's lack of the
Get in there.
Mike Weir, maybe when the ball came off his front face from the fairway, wasn't thinking it was going to be a 3-foot par putt, but great third shot and saves par.
Okay.
Back at the 4th. Davis Riley was really struggling.
Well short. I'm not sure what you do from right there, other than have a 33rd.
Probably. I mean, you got to get past the hole. You can't get too cute and leave it right of the and spin it there.
Nicely done. Wyndham Clark. What a round he's got. He's got a lot of golf left to play, but 5 holes, 3 under after shooting a 72 in the opening round.
He should be just as pleased with that par as the birdies he made leading up to this hole because he executed his game plan perfectly.
Driver out of his hand off the tee, threw a little freeway down the middle. Left, I mean, it's gonna be like he's got total control of his game.
Talented young ball striker.
So, a buddy of mine made me
See if Ethan
a
kicks the right behind, gets it all the way.
You can let him go. Let him off the tee.
Down.
Tell him to sit.
This 4th hole
Sit.
yesterday played from the forward tees, 178 yards. That was round 1 yardage. Today playing 231.
Driving.
And you see the
Get it out.
just over the bunker. I've seen a couple shots get relatively close. Zach Johnson with the Clark. Excellent tee
You're gonna mess up my game. You're gonna mess up my game. I got 145 yards to go and it's calling for 700. I gotta get it. So you can do the drive. Yeah. Get out. Out. Out.
Well, he's a cutter, and the other 2 guys.
Swing and sticks in here. Put him in the house. Or let him on the. Julian, you can take him out. Julian.
So you see the stats from the first round at number 6. Did play over par, more bogeys than birdies. Hole in a much different location today. And there should be more birdies today.
You definitely should be, particularly lacking wind, or not near as much wind, but 178 yards it's 170 shot max. Plays downhill 8 yards.
So you saying, Dave, there's more birdies today than yesterday? I think
Okay, I got 146 yards to go, Julian. It's calling for my 7-iron. I've been practicing. Look, being that it's 140 and it's downhill, I'm going to put a 6-iron. Hard in the wind, and the wind is 3 miles to the right coming out of it. Oh, I'm talking to nobody. Talking to nobody.
A lot of speed.
pretty good there.
We're long, but not bad.
Far enough not to back into the bunker, so we got it right. That's best shot we've seen yet.
He is striking the ball.
Damn it.
Our drone was trying to fly it past the pin by 6-7 yards.
Yeah, he wanted every inch to get out of the lead.
Beautiful play.
Wonderful place to putt from.
Execution-wise, those 3 holes that he's got are perfect.
Cheating now.
We're at it.
32 yards.
Very
I
nice.
put it up in the air a little bit, so
Back a little.
and you got to hit it a little harder. Because it's a
Okay.
sand.
Have a
You
birdie
got to hit it a little
chance.
hard because it's up
Keep
in
the
the air.
90th Masters Tournament within reach anywhere.
Come on,
anytime.
get down here. Sit,
Masters.com.
sit.
Download the official
Little
app.
long.
Sign up for
Sit,
the Masters
don't go in there.
newsletter.
Oh,
The
no.
leaders at the end of round 1
No,
are still
you
ways
can't.
away from starting their second round of Wyndham.
Let me mess up my own game. You can do the drive right
Now
side.
just 2 back-to-back
Guess what I got for the driver?
What?
The hammer.
It starts as a
And
rumble.
it went up in the air high because we got such a high wall here. 49 feet. Gotta give it a little whack.
Into an unmistakable roar.
Sit, sit. Oh, not bad, not bad.
Every ounce of
Stop.
anticipation released all at once. It's not just heard.
So we got you for the day. And I got a, what's that? About that?
Man, I could
If you go to YouTube, you can watch it. YouTube.
every day.
All you gotta do is
Maybe we should get you back on.
Hondo 0077. And then you can see the show. That's easy. It's a show. Keep the language and you can type to me in there.
That's grip more hip.
You can say, hey, Pappy, and I'll go, oh, there's my granddaughter. Right, so now we got a pot. Look how fast it's rolling, right? Left to right. So now we gotta take this and aim. Now watch.
It has to be AT&T.
Same time next week.
Same time next
So
week.
it's such a sharp spot. I'm gonna roll out there. And it's 15 feet.
Be able to shape a shot from there and get it anywhere close to the green.
Oh, yeah. Well, you'll sing those songs once in a while.
Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us. With free one-year memberships and discounted tee times.
We'll go rolling past it.
As we champion the next
Now
generation
we're
who
right
dares to
one,
ask,
6 feet
what
up
would you
forward
like
to
the
the right.
park to do?
Absolutely incredible.
Oh,
Oh my goodness.
it's hard.
Johnson,
43 inches, 16 straight.
2007,
Yay.
Triple bogey. Hold on.
5th.
You're gonna do the drive? Hold on, what is it? A par? Hold on.
He's looking right.
Now use the hammer. No, use the hammer. Right here.
Tough spot.
Hammer. No, what do you gotta do?
Probably.
What do you gotta do? Wait a minute, I gotta fix the rug for you. Hold on.
Campbell earlier because he's not
Choke up on it.
confident in the-
Keep your right elbow pinned to your wrist, twist, and then swing down and through. Hold on. Don't swing. Don't swing.
3rd now for
Okay.
Willett and his second bunker shot.
Okay,
here
straight
in
out.
par 3.
Easy now.
Might-
Now take, step
Can I
back.
just use that?
No. Choke up on this club.
Over the years, it's that-
There you go. Now spread your feet out. Make sure it's, no, you're way too far forward. No, this way, this way.
Feedback.
There you go. You want the ball is this, so you want that inside that. There you go. Now bring your club up to the dock. Don't, no, right here. This is where you line up. Now move forward. No. Good. No, your foot, now spread, step backwards this way. That should be good. Now easy. And keep this pinned to your hip. And then twist and then swing down on it. Yep. There we go. Good shot.
I don't like.
Well, that's the way you do it. Look at what you just did.
The ball. I think
That's
it's
the straightest shot you should already.
and
All right, back out. I know. 4 iron.
Continue to
I have
try
4 iron, so we're gonna go with a 3.
carry it to the right. It just doesn't work.
Fang got it closer than some of the other ones from over there that we've seen.
Up in the air. Because that's
There's 6 amateurs playing in this year's Masters. Jackson Harrington
77.
4 over.
Up in the air.
Ethan Fang
That is swing.
5 over. And Mason Howell, the USAM champion from last summer.
On a what?
I want to go see the Savannah Bananas.
So a very distinguished group of amateurs playing in
Real
this year's
baseball.
Masters.
I know you played
It's a show.
It's
like the Harlem Globetrotters. Harlem Globetrotters is a show.
I know.
An
It
event
still
of a
looks fun.
lifetime.
Oh yeah, that's fun.
Boygaard, unhappy with that swing.
Where am I at now? 61 yards. Sandwich. With a tree in front of it.
All 3 players are going to be challenged
Well,
to make
kind
a
of tree's
par.
not
This
there.
to the right, and they all have different types of shots.
Up in the air, hard.
From the front bunker at 6, Mike Weir.
Pretty holeable shot.
Sit. Woo!
Bogey putt for Danny Willett. Tough one to make.
She rolls a little from the right to the left.
Unfortunately,
Downhill 9 inches, so it's
so
going to be
much
fast.
respect for that he couldn't really pull it off.
Down 12 feet.
He's won here. He knows the trials.
But again, all set up by the
Just missed it.
Birdie opportunity again for Wyndham Clark.
Great look here. Uphill.
I just missed the 12-footer. Downhill 9 inches, right to left. What did Lily? You're gonna mess up. No, you cannot. No. No, I'm trying to shoot a good score. Look what I got.
Towards Race Creek.
I got a bogey, par, bogey, double bogey, bogey.
I know.
Well, yeah.
Can I do the
One under, he's
You want the
3
drive?
under for his second
Yeah, without
round.
the driver this time.
all he's got to do is stay patient.
That's the 3-wood. Now we gotta set it up. What one do you want to use? That's a hybrid. That's a hybrid. You don't want that for a drive. Use a 3-wood.
Executing his
It's too
game
hard.
plan.
It's too long.
This one works for me.
Okay, well I'm gonna put it on hybrid. And it's harder to hit a hybrid, so hold on.
I know.
Every shot.
Hold on. That don't matter.
Yeah, he just did it.
It's harder to hit.
Yeah.
Are you doing race cars again?
No.
Mark
Not
that for Fang.
after football.
Ooh, young birds,
If I live long enough. Watch it. You almost hit my rock.
Then another one of the
Make
6
sure you swing high when you come around.
Fulcini.
No, wait, no. Well, yeah, you can do that. Hold on. Wait. Let me move the mat. Close to the wall. Hold on, don't get on yet.
Played 35 Masters between the 2 of you.
All right, make sure you're straight down.
Still.
Line up right.
seemingly today is a little more directly in
Oh, that
Nice.
location.
That's a good one.
And then you can hit it.
I can hit it to that. Okay. Thank you. Just cut up. Par up. Par.
Adam Scott.
Par 4. So I'm shooting 4s right now.
4.
Right, I'm shooting 3.
You'll make it.
131 yards. 99.
Right there, 1 over par for the Masters. All right, first of these 3 at the 5th, Zach Johnson.
Yeah, there's the problem. You're trying to 1 or 2 hop it through this.
There's a movie coming out that you would like. Michael Jackson. There's a movie about Michael Jackson.
Nice.
Are you gonna watch it?
To slow it down. And he was trying to use the hill to slow it down.
Ooh. 44 yards. Same.
Back to 5. Boygaard.
He's got a little bit of help.
Down. Good.
Still hard. Frank Campbell pulled it off. That's a hard shot.
44 yards.
T at 4, playing with Adam Scott. Berger, Brent Carmino,
Don't move. Don't move, huh? Oh, you kidding me?
Leaf coming for Daniel.
Well, it'll all be his result on his next shot will be how he understands when to fall off the cliff.
They do a lot of shit.
His pitch shot.
Maybe observations.
Nope, we're gonna end that.
going his way.
Big breaking
Leave that
putt
there.
right to left.
Very well done.
I mean, for sure, practice that. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
He did that yesterday.
Our other left-hander,
Ooh.
Mr. Weir, did that moments
Duck!
ago.
Coming in hot.
I had to take a drop yesterday. I made a double.
You can see that he's +8 for the tournament, so
Not feeling it right now.
Second day in a row, you're at 4. Big trouble for Brian Harper. And not that that hole's easy to play anywhere, but in the misses to the left side, we've seen already this morning, much easier to handle than misses on the right side.
Really name tough if you're running the whole location. It's like that every.
but the players know it.
They all know that. It's like that every day you play this ball. This will be really kind of a tough two-putt.
Yeah, he's got a 2-putt for bogey. Get a little fast as you get to the hole from this side.
Right on top of it, though.
Barely got that going.
It needs to slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Nice putt.
And Jeff, when you're standing over that one, you're hoping to make it, but you really just want to hit the speed right, where you can have some sort of negotiable.
You know, I'm never going to say that was a mistake, but I would have thought that Zach would have said, I have to get this third shot past the hole and come back up the hill.
I'm sure that was his plan.
But usually he's pretty good at executing that. Really, you got to make sure you do it. But he's a Masters champion, and I'm announcing.
Nikolai Højgaard. He got his past the hole, so he's got an uphill try to save par.
Breaker up the hill.
Must be a little more uphill than the players are thinking it is.
Yeah, we've seen several of those already come up short. Second bogey in the first 5 holes for Nikolai.
I know it's early, Scott. What do you think? He's going to make it for the weekend.
4 over. But it kind of depends on how much the golf course dries up. If it gets dry again, 4 over will make the putt probably pretty good.
I mean, it feels like right now, not much wind. We've seen some receptive shots, even on these dry greens.
Well, we got the grandkids here, so we'll have to
One
shut down
player
the show.
who's really making a move up, and that's Wyndham Clark.
It seems like the scoring conditions are there, but the players haven't.
Taking advantage of it, yes.
Exactly.
It definitely is.
But it's still early.
A little softer than it was at this point yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
The wind was blowing and it was already starting to kind of get baked out. So it's pretty calm.
Bogey 5 at the 5th for Zach Johnson.
But it doesn't look like the greens have lost much of their speed.
Keep the 90th Masters tournament within reach anywhere, anytime. Visit Masters.com, download the official app, and sign up for the Masters newsletter. We just watched Wyndham Clark make his way through holes 4, 5, and 6 and played them beautifully. He's just 2 shots off the lead. Getting ready to see Aaron Rai, Jacob Richmond, another couple players who are in red figures. Second round of the 2026 Masters.
change the way your business operates. If you stick to one AI vendor and rebuild everything to fit their systems, then yes! If you keep buying new things from them and newer things and newer things, you get this!
What? No, we have IBM. Our AI connects to the systems we already have. We're not locked into anyone.
We have IBM.
You don't have to wear the lanyard all day.
Let's create small to business. IBM.
The greats play the long game. They never tire or rest. They evolve. Because only time reveals what you're truly made of. Can you endure? Perform at the highest level when it matters most. That's what it takes to be an icon.
Hey, Ted, did Rep see that?
Oh, he saw it.
Were you aiming for the sand?
Oh no, wait, this is not from you.
You got some work to do, buddy. Get it up.
Quiet on the course.
Great shot.
What was that?
A great shot, Mike. You heard me.
Hondo, I just want you to say it again.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Thanks, Gramps.
For what?
For everything.
Brian Harmon, you know, racing now. This has got a chance to be almost like fun.
If they slowed them a little bit, they're starting to pick it back up. Lower in quick. Way out of position over right at the fourth green, so didn't really have much to work with.
And that's what happens in Augusta. You say perfectly out of position. If you're out of position, to me, when I played here, I tried not to make double bogey.
100%. Bullett's caddying for himself today. I think there was a big rake job in that first bunker, so being a nice guy that Danny Willett is, he gave his caddy a break. Michael Kim on the sixth.
It's a very good line, Scott. And it is. Better shots we've seen today.
There is. He needs to roll one in and kind of get back in the game. This is a tough shot.
It's as good as we've seen. Go back to the hole a little bit.
Just not like it used to be.
Taking a little bit of that slope away.
Davis Riley at the fifth with his third. Everybody was out of position off the tee from this hole, so
All three players at the layup. Now at this point, you've got to be
you might as well try to hit the fantasy shot.
exactly. Work on something for next week, next month. You know, click. Try to hit the right shot.
Good. He's a little out of sorts. I mean, he's had an excellent start to his career, but obviously he's a little out of sorts this week, not hitting another pump base like he used to. Number 6, Masters champion.
Zach needs it to go, I think. Feet off to the front of the green. Seen
Stay there.
many players up there.
Yeah, Hepburne's a good player. Up and down out there. All right, we have Matt Berry joining us now, giving Dave Fleming a little break, and we're so happy to have you.
Gotta admit, I missed you guys yesterday.
I know.
I missed hanging out. We've got this thing going, and looking forward to round 2 here at the Masters tournament. As we continue in our corridor of featured holes, we go to the semis.
Point guard. Great line. He's a solid player. He's got
Oh, yeah.
And I think one of the notable things on the fourth today, much longer, it'll be interesting to see how these guys make the adjustment on that tee shot. They want to play it back or risk going there in the bunker.
Well, it's been a kind of a variety of ideas. And when the Pope's the only one that's really hit it in there, I mean, he's the only birdie on the hole. So
240 yards today in the second round as we go back to the fifth.
Gotta skip it up the hill here, don't you think, Jeff? And there's not really much room to do anything else.
He's gonna skip it up. Wouldn't do it with a 60, probably do it a little less loft.
Well done.
It's perfect.
See, you carry your own bag sometimes.
I love it.
You know, the Masters champ can.
He said, I just had a caddy shot on the last hole, so I'm gonna caddy this hole.
So Willen trying to get up and down now to where the Masters champ and Adam Scott.
If you can read this one right. If you did. That is one of the harder putts on the property. You have to hit it so soft that you have to hit it solid. And it just won't go if you don't hit solid.
Just checking in on former Masters champion Zach Johnson. Over at 6, he'll have his work cut out for him there.
It had to be a little bit of a mishit there because we've seen other players chip it within a foot.
Pretty straightforward chip.
There's our man Fred. Disappointing finish yesterday, man.
He went quadruple, double, double to end his first round. That's a great shot for Thomas.
Just think about what Wyndham Clark did there. His ball didn't move 3 inches.
Yeah.
Another look here at Freddie.
Yeah, Freddie just said, this fits my eye.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cut it
High
in.
cut.
High cut. It's coming in soft.
Smooth as it ever was.
And that's how firm the greens are out here.
No gloves and a hybrid. Still good enough for Freddie Couples to get around this place. Hopefully he can string something together this afternoon. I'll stay with this group of mid-room lead.
Set up for a draw, Scott. It looks like he is.
It does. He is. I think a lot of people were kind of high on him coming in, and obviously he's not had his best week yet, and then that is making matters worse right there.
I don't know how to get that one close.
On mid-room lead, you'd think the way that he hits the ball off the tee in a firm and fast course, this would have been a good week for him, but as of yet, mid-room lead unable to do it as we check in with Kim at 6 for 1.
It's been a tough hole to read to break around so far. We haven't seen anybody guess correctly.
This whole location is not there by accident. They know.
Front left.
They know it almost repels from certain angles where the players are going to want to hit the ball.
On the left for Keith Bradley's to get down into the patron observation stand. We'll get a free drop.
What's interesting is we do 4, 5, and 6 every year, so we understand how difficult this 3-hole stretch is. Yet 7 yesterday was the most difficult hole in the course, and so you've now got a 4-hole stretch that if you don't get anything done on 2 and 3, you've got your work cut out for as we check out another one of the amateurs, Fang at 5.
Yeah, man, going back to that statement, if you can play 4 through 7 even par, you're definitely picking up a shot in the field. Maybe closer to 2.
Johnson for par at 3 and 6 round.
This did not break to the right. We have seen everything so far. Somebody's going to figure it out.
Yeah, we've had the luxury of seeing what the ball have been doing and should do, and Zach read that perfectly.
Back to 5.
Just the way the week's gone.
Yeah, it's a sad, sick feeling when you're doing that, but you have to start looking for something good. Hold back that you're
You're playing in the Masters. You got the invitation.
Plenty of holes left. 12 for him. Boygard now
did hit the hole with his birdie putt, but that's the only one that has been longer than 2 feet that's hit the hole.
And now Willett, can he get up and down?
You see more powerful whip outs here than anywhere else in the world.
So still some work to do for Bogey. Here's an example of that.
It seems to gain pace, Matt.
When the cup spits it out, you're right, there's still work to do. You can buy that more here than he did for his original partner.
But it is back on the bill, so it should be. He actually hit a nice putt, he just too solid.
All right, so Danny Willett, bogey's the 5th. So he's coming off double and then a bogey to move to 7 over. Now Johnson.
Can't get over from his bogey at 6. Disappointed from where he was at.
So Zach Johnson, 5 over par. Don't forget to track all your favorite players. Watch live streams, follow all of the action at Masters.com and the official Masters book. What a day we have in store. Another perfect day playing golf at Augusta National. Who will take advantage? The leaderboard's flipped. McIlroy and Burns on top.
It's white knuckle time. The questions have been asked repeatedly. Can you do it?
Bank of America invites kids 6 to 18 to golf with us. With free one-year memberships and discounted tee times. As we champion the next generation who dares to ask, what would you like the power to do?
His masterpiece.
Watching Amen Corner live is unforgettable. But knowing what could happen next is something else entirely. This angel tends to favor left-handers, so it bodes well for him.
From this spot, players have a 16.2% chance to score an RBI.
IBM is hoping the Masters use AI to bring fans even closer to the fairway. A smarter business can use AI to make more of every moment. Let's create smarter business. IBM.
Power, control, versatility. Ultimately, the choice is yours. And while there's no wrong decision, there is a perfect one that enhances every aspect of your game. Because when it all clicks, the results speak for themselves. The Mercedes-Benz GLS, GLE, and GLC.
You're taking a look at Brian Harman's second shot on the 5th.
Solid strike. That is precision.
Best shot I've seen on 5 in the last 6 or 7 years.
So that, in all likelihood, a tap in for birdie. That'll be the first at 5. Now Burns. All right, so while he's getting his yardage, let's go to the 6th and Fang.
A little heavy to me.
Back to 5 and birdie.
Came up and out of it. Gotta be right. Take all of Daniel's skill to get that up and down.
screw it. Usually go back to the par 3-6 and win it.
Gets far enough up into the green. Tentative.
Look in 15 feet. 12 feet.
That's a blueprint at 6.
Maybe he'll become our first.
Back to 4.
Oh boy.
This is trouble.
Inside's 15 feet. Great shot. And he did it.
That's as good as you can possibly do.
Slow as I can do. Those occasions that lay on 4 and 6 in par 3s. What do you think?
Well, today it's longer and it's much more difficult than yesterday. Yesterday still played well that far. On the pitch on 6, they had a chance to get some shots in close, but they haven't done it yet.
An aggressive line. Riley, that's going to go in the bunker just shy of the green. Let's go back to 4 now in couples.
After his wonderful tee shot, and that's going to be way right. But the speed's good.
Yep.
Really incredible when you think he topped that. He's got all the way Probably couldn't ask for a better leaderboard after the first round of the 90th playing of the Masters. Gentlemen, what I find interesting in every one of those guys that you see up there, Rory Sanborn, Patrick Reed, respectively, Jason Day, that was the morning wave yesterday. Now the thing's completely flipped to where they have to go out in the afternoon. Aaron Ride, par 3 winner, and 2 under par.
Well, the golf course changed today like it did yesterday. It was, gettable yesterday in the morning, as you just mentioned. There was a little more moisture in the air, a little less wind. So I think the golf course may hold up a little better for the afternoon wave.
There you have a birdie at 5 for Brian Harmon. Words you never hear around here. Stress-free birdie at 5. Let's go back to 4.
Again, the young amateur actually had a great read on it, but it just straightened at the end, which is they're so precise in where they put the locations. It just has to be
Par 4,
almost perfect.
374 yards.
Scheffler go out of the course in about 18 minutes. He was one of those that was thrilled with his 2 under yesterday based on what he was dealing with in the afternoon. And now Burke.
Uh-oh, coming around.
Tough position right there. And it's just going to keep eating away. I mean, you have to hit such a
Way around.
rear shot to get it within 2 or 3 feet from that position.
Now to 6. Riley on the ball.
6 iron.
Oh.
156 yards.
Like you're from there, rattled it off the flag stick.
This would be some save from the Blue.
156 yards.
The best thing to do is 15.
Gotta really swing it. Get up there. Get up there.
In Wu Lee, that'll jumpstart him as Adam Scott for birdie at the 5th.
Oh, yeah.
So he'll make par to stay at 1 over.
Okay.
Couples to finish it.
Just make the couple birdies and hover around. I think it's going to be 3-4 over. Even with that horrible finish yesterday, he still has a chance.
It's so unfortunate to finish as well because he was playing really good golf until
18 feet.
stretch almost goes in.
Apparently, the only way you can get it close from that front bumper is to hit the flagstick. Because the only 2 that have even been remotely good have both hit the flagstick.
Oh my gosh. Man, inch short, inch short, an inch, 1 inch short.
And then it starts picking up speed.
It was uphill first. Some of the players struggled to get it there.
merciful spot. That's where Cochini hit it. And he chipped it up there about 3 feet. No problem.
You can tell if that went in the bunker, but he's safe now. Riley for par at 6.
See what this one does. Going left immediately. Oh. He obviously didn't think that it was going to be going left.
It's in.
No.
It's in the left.
He determined the point was nowhere near his line, or he would have had him move it.
And that's rare. You rarely see something like that.
Now that play enough golf, you see every time.
That's true. We're right over the top. That's the last and Bridgman.
He's playing well.
Nice strike.
So Jacob Bridgman, well done.
To me, that's the shot that that's what I would, if I was caddying, that's where I would say this is where we have to hit.
Left center of the green.
Yep.
Back to 6.
The putt's going back up the hill.
Chance.
Nothing to be concerned about on 4 if you're left alone.
There's just some hole locations you don't take on in 4 as well. Team 2017 Masters champion Sergio Garcia, the low man of the 10 live players in the field coming into today.
An excellent cutter of the golf ball.
Just gonna brag on Sergio's ball striking ability.
He's in the lead territory.
So it can't be done based on what we saw at Minwoo Lee, but Sergio now 1 over, entered the day at even.
Yeah. He knew it as soon as he hit it that it was in no man's land.
Now Willett at 6 to finish his par.
Had a really good look at birdie there, so a little disappointed not to convert it.
So yet to be a birdie at the 6th. Rory McIlroy, Sam Burns, they'll probably hang on to that number for quite a while, although Wyndham Clark through 7 is 3 under. Fang to finish.
Get your junior into the game. Go to drivechipandputt.com to learn more and register for a local event near you.
So what will Friday bring in terms of scores? The second round of the Masters, the defending champ Rory McIlroy did his work yesterday. What will be in store for him today? Xander Schauffele goes off in the afternoon. Scotty Scheffler's out in 12 minutes. Plenty of stars in contention here on a Friday.
Welcome to a special pop-up episode of our podcast powered by AT&T Business.
We are joined today by Ted, who's helping us connect to other small business owners.
Thank you, ladies. We have another caller here.
Hi, I just opened my second location, but I can't be in 2 places at once.
I feel you. We're growing too.
You've got to find people that share your hustle and stay connected. I called John Will the night last night with this great idea.
I don't think people want to see pretzels in the shape of our face.
When the connection matters, it has to be AT&T.
Oh, I would.
What would you like the power to do?
All right, team, here we go.
I ask myself that question every season.
Is that right foot down? Power tool's loaded.
To help these athletes keep their eye on the ball, far beyond any course they play. Bank of America champions everyone who dares to ask.
Proud of you.
What would you like the power to do?
There are millions of Masters fans out there, and most aren't anywhere near the tournament. But for 30 years, IBM has helped the Masters bring fans closer to the moments that made it legendary. Like AI insights into every shot and personalized ways to follow your favorite players. A smarter business can use AI to give fans more of the moments they love, no matter how far they are from the fairway. Let's create smarter business. IBM.
Amazing chances for birdie here at 6 as you're taking a look at Adam Scott following the tee shot of Brian Harman, as you see there.
in this little valley of green, beautiful grass with a fairly simple pitch shot.
This is Aaron Ryan the fifth. I'd say better than pretty good.
So if there's such a thing as a good bad miss, that is it. Over there left of the bunker on 4.
Didn't put himself out of position.
Right, because that miss isn't in the zip code of anywhere you want to be, but at least you know if you do it, it's doable to get up and
Or you end up with a chip shot that you practiced 10,000 times since you were 10 years old. You know, it's just a normal pitch shot.
So some angst off the tee, but Rye's going to get out of there with a par as we go back to the 6th. Already 2 good tee shots. Can Berger be the 3rd?
Certainly saw the template.
Looks good. It's enough. Yeah, close.
That was a really good shot.
It was a really good shot.
All things considered, you're taking that.
Oh, yeah.
Your 2 playing partners are inside 2 feet. So you see the tee shot there in the 5th.
A wide variety.
I think one of them found the fairway. Freddie now had 221 for his shots.
It's a massive
Curved the ball as much as any player I've ever seen. Well, we saw that it's doable from there, but it takes great skill.
All right, let's see how Sergio does compared to Min Woo Lee.
First of all, we very well.
Got a little higher up.
He's coming back. Good for him.
Yep. Pretty darn good.
Maybe not, I mean, it looks difficult. What's a couple guys in a row that really play it back, pick it back, and we'll see if Sergio can also get up and down from the 6th and down mid-woo at 5.
They sound his strikes.
Nice shot.
Which is why it's been surprising to see him struggle here through a round of 5 holes, because a ball striker like him is Bridgman now at 4.
Well played there for Bridgman there for a first timer. He's trying to play it correctly.
And he's at 1 under for the tournament. Remains there after a par at 4. Guys, he's one of those first timers that knows how to get around the golf course and play it the way it's asked to be.
I'd like to ask him who he played practice rounds with. Did he play with Jose Maria or Zach Johnson or maybe Fred Couples?
You know, we saw
Guys that have so many rounds in.
Chris Goddard up now with Justin Rose, rookie, the guy that's been around here a number of times. Just to see if they can gain some of that invaluable knowledge. There's Berger now at 6 for Berger.
This has been a difficult read. We've seen 1 miss high and 2 or 3 miss lows. Haven't quite figured it out yet.
Can I finish my match? I'm on hole 16. I'll let you know when I'm done.
Must have moved a little bit after you picked his mark up.
Putter, which you go hard.
So you
47
put that
feet.
where it was. Remark it.
So in consecutive holes, we've seen a ball move, we've seen a ball go over a player's ball.
12 feet, still rolling.
I'm going to see
Oh, that's
Sergio trying to
going
get
hard.
it down at 4, and he just pulled that.
Hard.
That's the problem. He actually hit a really nice bunker shot, but he's left with that, which is a
12 feet.
difficult downhill left to right, which is the hardest putt
Come on, get in there.
you can
Ah.
make for a right hander.
Bogey.
So Garcia's going to drop another stroke, back-to-back bogeys for him as he goes to 2 over. Let's go back to 6 and Berger for birdie.
Looks to me in that area.
161 yards.
It's a further play.
I'm using a nice,
Maybe almost up to 3.
easy
Yeah, and if you move 2 feet
hybrid.
further back or closer to the front, it's totally different.
It's much different.
Right now,
Nice
5.
easy 3 on it. Up in the air. Wind's coming right to left.
This will be his third.
162.
See how we got to go lower. Not much friction there, Matt. I was going to
too hard.
go.
Easy.
Go.
We talked about these animals using the field. What a valuable learning experience for 2 days.
Hit a tree.
Playing with some of the world's best and the world's best courses. Now Harmon for birdie.
Good job. Sandbag, 53 yards.
So on a day where you need to make a move, if you're Harmon, just a moment ago he was 10 over, now he's 8 over. He gets through a tough stretch.
Look at that.
Of the
Probably hit the
first
tree.
9 as you Harmon his last 2 shots. This was the second at 5.
And I did. Oh man.
But if you're 10 over, Jeff, you have to try to hit this shot. You make
Hello.
you make a
There's really nothing to lose at this point.
what a shot.
Might be the best you see on tournament at 5. And then the tee shot at 6.
He's the first one
To play it the way we
to
discussed.
play it. Yeah, you've cracked the code. It's 177, but you need to play it at least 182 in the air and let it come back.
So guys, if he gets through 7 with par and heads to the second 9, speculating +3, +4 for the cut. I mean, he's still gonna have to hang a low number.
I mean, I think it could almost, if the little wind picks up, it could go to 5. Starting the day at 3, so
Let's see how
I'll see.
Freddie does this. Up and over, slow down.
pretty good. That's going to end up
Very good.
6, 8 feet.
Very good.
Really nice.
Not a shot though, is it?
No, he's
Him with
got
a little wedge in his hand.
great hands and he knows the golf course as well as anyone.
All right, you're looking at 2 birdies out of this grouping.
Still in front of the tree,
For
Dave.
1, Adam Scott in for 2.
Well, hey, you brought us some birdies, Matt.
I'm giving you 3 now at 5 and 5 and 6.
I'll tell you what. They're gonna want you to stay.
Put it in text. Well, they can't have phones.
Hit it on the green.
Hall,
Now we got
distinctive
60
footwear.
footer.
It's easy to pick out of the crowd. See if his
Left to right.
shot style matches hat style, and that's just the left.
Down here. Easy, 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 easy.
Bunker, I believe, so. Better than being up by the patron observation stand. Because if you get too far past the whole location, it's obviously proved to be very difficult.
He's in a grouping with Corey Connors, one of the favorites coming in, Michael Brennan as well as we go
Oh man, right on the edge.
just off.
Triple bogey.
That's touchy and
6. Oh,
just kidding.
sucks.
Did you hear Freddie say well done while the ball was in the air? You could tell right away that
At 87.
he clipped it perfectly.
All right, here's the aforementioned Connors, the
So play his shot, a little tight draw.
Yeah.
He wants to
Just
get it
left
left.
of the hole.
Gonna want to draw it left of the hole.
and his irons are so good. You get the sense that maybe if he gets a little momentum going today, he was one coming into the tournament that people think fits perfect around here at Augusta National. Now Min Woo Lee for birdie.
I think Corey Connors, not a problem, but hard part for him can be that he goes for the draw with his irons. And if the greens continue to stay this firm, it's gonna be
It's
a
a little
little
bit-
harder for him to get it close, because he isn't one of the best iron players in the world.
He hits it a little lower too. Rory hits it draw.
Sky high.
Final member of this grouping, Brennan. seeing a little bit of everything here at the fourth. As you see the ball right side of the green and rolling back down towards the patrons.
Getting harder every inch that it rolls away from the hole.
He's right up against the second cut.
And again, I think Corey Connors, we saw a couple of holes ago, we saw Connors do it there, left center of that green. Get in and get out. Back to cover.
This will be some up and down.
92. Okay, we're gonna shut her down. Have a good day, everybody.
So couples, a par at 4, a par at 5. Get through this stretch, the par at 6. Plenty of golf